How do you think you would do on Jersey Shore? Well, it's not a competition, right? Jersey Shore is just like, it's just people existing. I think I would probably do badly on Jersey Shore. I think I would not get along with the people on the show, and I think the audience would hate me. And I wouldn't make sense to me, because I would be like, I thought the audience also hated the people on the show, and they'd be like, we do, but like not the same way that you do. And I'd be like, oh, come on. How about The Amazing Race? Honest question, or honest assessment of all of the shows, all the reality shows, and I'm not saying I would win. For me personally, the best chance for me to win would be The Amazing Race. I'm not saying I would win The Amazing Race. All I'm saying is, like, I'm pretty good at traveling, honestly. I can do enough planning to set a framework, like a plan to get somewhere, but then not be like so married to the plan that if something goes wrong, I have like an emotional breakdown, and then like I can't do like an obstacle course to throw an axe at a bullseye to get an envelope that tells me where my next destination is. I did see that clip from The Amazing Race, or I think it was a British show called like The Great Race or something like that. And it's a bunch of like British travelers on Vancouver Island, or I think it's just in Vancouver, and they're like asking people like, hey, what bus do I take to get to Nanaimo? And everyone's like, oh, brother. They're like, well, there's not really like a bus that goes there. You have to take you could take like a taxi, and then there's a ferry, and then when you get off the ferry, you could take it. Oh, they're going to Prince George. That's right. People are like, well, there's like you could get like a Greyhound bus that comes like once every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Otherwise, you gotta like hire a chartered car or something like that. Reminds me of when I was in Iceland. We went to a friend's wedding in the town of Hekla. And we had to get from Hekla back to Reykjavik. We said, no problem. We'll take a taxi to the bus terminal, and then we'll take a bus from Hekla to Reykjavik. Well, in Hekla, called a taxi. Hey, the taxi driver is on vacation for 2 weeks. That's no problem. You can send somebody else. You already know where this is going. There ain't nobody else. He's just the guy. So we were very blessed to get a ride with some mutual friends back to the bus terminal, but it kind of blew my mind. I was like, literally, like, this town is just like, I mean, they're living. It's not like they're on the verge of extinction or something like that, but like this one guy is holding up like the entire tourism industry in the town.